Hello to my Libras. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Hopefully you all having a great day on today. The moon is moving from Gemini to Cancer. So of course it affects parts of your body, affects everybody's body. Like when it moves to the moon affects our intuition, right? Intuition. And so Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the communication planet, messenger and communication planet. So messages are coming through. So hopefully you're in a place where you can get your downloads, your messages, right? So out in the air. So go take a drive, go take a walk, get some fresh air. Gemini we're not talking about any Geminis that you know. This Gemini rules third house. So find out what your sign is in your third house, right? Get very acquainted with your birth chart. So pull your birth chart. And then it's going to move into Cancer, and Cancer is ruled by the moon, right? So moon, intuition, feelings, moods, emotions, subconscious habits, all those things, right? So it affects your heart, everything around your heart, the heart chakra, love, you're making connections. People are making connections. Who's connected to whom? You know, all those things, right? Yep. All those wonderful things. Making all those connections, right? All those wonderful things. Who's connected to whom? Who knows whom? Who knows whom? Who's trying to balance it all out? Who's related to whom? Who knows whom? You know, all that stuff, right? So, if you recall, we had a full moon in Cancer, full wolf moon in Cancer back in January. Yeah, back in January. Who's part of a dark wolf moon pact? Who's a part of a light wolf moon pact, right? That's on that moon. So you honor each day with gratitude. So who's part of the dark wolf moon pack? Who's part of the light wolf moon pack? Who you running with? Let's pull an angel. Let's pull an angel number. What pack are you running with? You're a pack of sneaky people. You're a pack of people who keep people enlightened. That's a source want to know. You're a divine masculine sign, but you're ruled by a feminine planet, right? So it could go either way. It can go either way. As the moon is moving into Cancer, 666. So when I read cards, I read card duality, light, dark side. So you coming in contact with a dark Libras. So you have a personal responsibility. It's time to reflect. So 666, this is the number that came out. So this number can have a very negative connotation to some, but from your angel, it's actually a powerful reminder to stop focusing on the material world so much. It's a strong message from your angels to take personal responsibility in your own life and ask yourself in all areas, what do I need to do differently? Sit quietly and reflect on this question today. 666. You know what message I'm getting, Libras? Six is a maternal number with a rounded back and a bulging belly, right? Somebody is going to come in contact with a dark Libra that likes to hold on to things. They like to hold on to things. They walk with a rounded back and a bulging belly. That's how something about them. They walk with a rounded back, like a hunched back. That's going to be the physical appearance of them. Something about them walks with but they're creative, like they're an artist. They're an artist. They're in the music industry. And you have a personal responsibility. Something having to do with the Pisces, because the moon is moving into Cancer. Somebody's dealing with a Pisces that does dark moon magic. They're running with the Pisces, that a dark Pisces that does dark moon magic. Something having to do with music. Something about the way that the Libra walks, that they have a hunch in their back, like a hump or something in their back. All right, let's pull this ancestors cards. If somebody has a personal responsibility with something, if something is going to come out in this card, in this reading, if somebody did something demonic, dark wolf energy to cause somebody to howl like a wolf. That number three inspires people. So some kind of inspired action was taken, meaning there's a Virgo involved in something. Pisces, Virgo, Libra, Aries. I'm talking about duality. So somebody took one look at somebody. Somebody takes, people operate. So three looks like that's people talk. Somebody basically takes a look at somebody's parents and their children, and they look at people and they kind of like size people up and say, they get a first impression of people. That's what this is. I haven't even laid these cards out because a lot is coming down, a lot of downloads. They get a first impression of people. But journal your journey, because these three right here that's doing something demonic are not the only people that hold on to stuff. So remember that in this reading. Somebody misses you. They're not the only people that journal. So speak it into existence. Get focused. Angel Uriel, the angel of prophecy and wisdom. But something is going to come out in court. Get some fresh air. Get outside and get some fresh air. It's time to expand your brand, because these energies like to hold on to something. They think they're being wise and prophetic. So you need to get focused. Throat chakra cleanse. And get ready to speak. Get your throat chakra together. One of the things you can get your throat chakra is that you speak your truth with clarity and confidence. Your voice matters. This is affirmations. You communicate with honesty and compassion. Listen with patience and express with purpose. Yeah, those are some frequency, because these energies, somebody misses you. He did something behind your back. So adjust your crown. Somebody tried to dethrone you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because somebody's a succubus. This is a flex demon, so I can't say that other word. I have a channel on my other channel. Don't forget that rest is a form of self-care. Praying for them. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Their demon is Leviathan. These energies like to hold on to things as if they're their possession. To heal people move differently. There's a Pisces, there's a Virgo, there's another Libra involved in something, and music has something to do with this. me see. There's a Taurus involved. Somebody has a or it could be 3 Taurus involved or more. All right, let's go. But for sure, the Libra has a hump in their back. They have a hump in their back. They walk with a hump in their back for sure. That's the first thing that came out when I looked at this the 6, the number 6, because the way that the 6 is shaped, the number 6 is shaped. You are ruled by Venus, the planet of art, music, aesthetics. But somebody is holding on to, somebody is vain, vengeful, green with envy. So let's say, for instance, you are a part of the art world and you've actually, you know, like let's say you're successful in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You're part of the art world. Let's say with your throat chakra, you spoke something into existence. Let's say you believed in a dream, you spoke something into existence, right? Because I'm saying speak it into existence. You journaled something, you spoke whatever your dreams were into existence, whatever it is. It doesn't have to necessarily be the art world. It could be whatever. Whatever your dreams are. You spoke it into existence. These energies like to hold on to something that belongs to you, like to demonize something. They could be holding on to something, but they're also holding it in their the back area, like they carry something on their back. So there's a Capricorn involved, because when the moon moves through Capricorn, it affects your backbone, your joints, your knees, your skin, your hair, right? So these energies are holding on to something. And Capricorn and Aquarius are ruled by Saturn. So something happened during Saturn return. Something happened during the Saturn return. Saturn return is a major life event. So, but something made someone howl, like something, this dark pack, this dark wolf energy, right? And these energies were ruthless. This is Knight of Wands here. And so in hindsight, you're going to see something in hindsight, how these energies, like there's 2 karmics. There's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius sun or moon. They were ruthless. They just walked away. They showed somebody no compassion, none. And these energies didn't get away with what they think they got away with. But then they feel like they hit the jackpot. All to be on stage because they feel like somebody fell for the bait. But here we have, you're a lone wolf. So let's see. There's a duality to everybody. So you're free. You are free. And you've been on stage before. And a lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled, meaning that you're high vibrational and you're enlightened about a lot of things. Right? Now that something is closed out, you are just as determined. So something is going to happen very quickly. Meek doesn't mean weak because you're bringing a tower down on these two. But you're on top of it. Because you know exactly what they did. Because guess what you have? And you have a lot of it. They'll find out. They will soon find out. So I'll leave that part out of the reading. The seed for you is just as deep as it is for them. Because you worked very hard to get where you are. Yep. So you're divinely protected. You are divinely protected. They put a lot of energy into what they did. You are very clear. Yeah. You are very, very clear. What they did. You're not delusional. You had a dream, but you're very clear about your gifts. And you got a lot of people that can back you up. You're very clear. Mm-hmm. Yeah, these energies can demonize your gifts if they want to. Sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful, so God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions, it's a sacrifice to love. So I see you operating in a high frequency, but you honor each day with gratitude. Again, this right here, somebody is getting ready to see the dark side of these zodiac signs. So when you say Team Libra, you'll be saying Team High Vibrating Libra, because you're dealing with a very envious, dark Libra who think they got away with something, and they didn't. And what they would do for money, because they feel like they were left out of whatever industry they're in. I don't know if they're government. I don't know what kind of industry they're in, but they put a lot of energy into being ruthless, and telling lies to people as to how to get behind closed doors. But they make people not even want to believe in their dreams again. And they think they got away with something, and they didn't. So take a walk. Because I'm gonna leave out what I see, the last part of what I see in my reading, because I want you to take a walk and get some fresh air, because then I'm gonna let God show you what you have in your possession. Because this energy is ruthless. but they getting ready to meet another side of you. But it's gonna be legally though. 4 of Swords. So go ahead and get your rest. 3 of Swords. You're about to close it out legally. You won't even have to put your hands on nobody. So if they ever had a chance, if they ever had a chance of ever, whatever industry they're in, if they ever had a chance of even thinking about it, they can forget it. 4 of Pentacles. They can forget it. 10 of Wands for what they did to 2 people. They can forget it. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who is, I don't know if you're an attorney or just graduated from law school or whatever you are. I don't know who you are, Libra, but I feel like whoever you are, maybe you're interested in going to, because you use a lot of Libras are interested in law, like balance, whatever. But a lot of people are forgetting that Pluto is in Aquarius, or Aquarius is in Pluto, and there's like a lot of flushing out of these toxic energies, these judgmental, really unhealthy energies who feel like they're left out of whatever industry they're in. This is so much to do for creative energies. This creative energies, you can tap into so much. You can do so many things, but somebody really wanted to make somebody feel worthless. Like, it's like somebody just could not resolve something within themselves. I feel like I'm dealing with, looking at all of this fire here. Solar plexus chakra deals with, the age range between 15 to 21. I feel like I'm dealing with whoever this energy is an adult who still acts like a teenager. Something about their energy may even dress like a teenager. Um, whatever industry, they told so many lies to make somebody feel worthless. They let somebody get all the way up to, like, the 5 of Pentacles is like to let somebody get all the way up to a door and still not get in, because that's how somebody did them. All for them to, like, feel like they hit the jackpot. All for them to get what they wanted from something just to make somebody feel worthless. Yeah. If you're an attorney and somebody did this to your loved one, I feel like you're about to bring down a whole tower on somebody. You're about to bring down an entire tower. You won't be indecisive at all. You're about to bring down an entire tower because somebody looked at you and felt like, oh, they're going to be fair-minded. This is where people think, like, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, something about something about you inherited a lot of spiritual gifts. Hmm. Yeah, it's something's about to get like really. Yeah, but I feel like you're taking a walk, just getting some fresh air. But somebody, this energy or these three energies is three energies. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, these three energies sacrificed somebody um, that you love, all to make you feel worthless after you worked really, really hard to plant seeds in the ground to grow, to for your financial independence. And somebody has I mean, you would be the king of pentacles, whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't really matter. You would be the king of pentacles. And I feel like you don't look like what you've been through. And these energies didn't get away with something, but I'm telling you, there's a really dark Libra in this. They are really, really dark. They are really, really dark because they feel like they've been left out of something, and it's almost like they just took. They are bullied. I can't say it no other way. They are bullied. They too. I'm telling. I'm because I've looked at the numbers and like in terms of demographics of people who are watching my videos. This energy, they over 18 years old. They over 18. I mean, if they 18, I doubt if I doubt if they just like a little bit over 18. They're over well over 18. Too grown to be bullying somebody. I mean, we should be bullying people anyway, but all it is to act like they need to be the center of attention by any means necessary. But something you about to shut some stuff down. I don't know what you yeah, because you I feel like you may have figured some stuff out in God's time. Like something, it may have taken you a while to kind of sort of figure out who all the players were and like what was going on. Because again, when somebody has been, under this much, like, around, been in survival mode for this long, they may be scared, like who they can trust, and maybe for like, people that may have told them that, you know, because I'm seeing Eight of Wands here is flying somewhere to do something. So they may have been like, who knows what kind of hell they've gone through for real. I mean, for real, I can't even begin to even know, to even feel this low, to feel worthless. But the lid is about to be popped off of something big. But just know there's a low vibrating Libra involved. Just know that. It's like you about to pull the pin out of something and everything is going to fall down. It's like everybody telling on each other. Watch. And everybody better have their story straight. I can tell you that much. Everybody better have their stuff straight. Because these energies here, they like to create stuff, like lie on people, set people up. They like to do all kinds of mess. They like to do all kinds of mess to create, cause other people have. They don't care who they get involved. So nourish your temple. This is 3, 8 is 11. That's a master number, but they sacrifice somebody. So they gonna tell on everybody. mark my words, for you, there is a low vibrating Libra having to do with music industry is playing a role. They have a hunchback. They act like a teenager. Something about their appearance looks very teenager. They feel some kind of way because they got all the way to something, and somebody made them feel like they still would not let them in somewhere, some kind of industry, and they worked so hard to get something, but they only got to a certain level, like a certain something. And when I see succubus energy, they may have had to do a whole lot to get to that, may have had to sleep with a lot of people just to get to that point. Now, everybody in every industry don't have to sleep their way to get into everything. So people don't have to believe that lie that they don't have to sleep with this person, this person, this person, that person. But somebody told somebody they had to do all of these things just if they wanted to make it somewhere, which is a lie. Which is a lie. But they did it while two people were in hermit mode. That is what's going to put a fire up under you. That's what's going to put a fire up under you. That's what I have for you. Bye.